So before we get started, let's talk about the crochet terminology. So on your screens, you'll see that there's a chart which shows you that there's a US terminology and there's also UK terminology. And you'll notice that the stitches are called different things, apart from the fact that they've both got a double crochet. So when you're looking at patterns, this can be really confusing for a beginner, because if you see the term double crochet, unless you know if it's a US or UK terminology, you could be working a completely different stitch and your project could come up a different size to what you're expecting. So both US and UK have got a slip stitch and a chain stitch. And then you'll notice that the US single crochet, in the UK, that's called a double crochet. That stitch is your toy stitch. So it's a really close stitch. And that's the stitch we're going to be working today on our mug cozy pattern. And then there's a half double crochet, which in the UK is a half treble. And then the US double crochet is a UK treble. That stitch is actually your granny square stitch. So that's a much longer, looser stitch. And then there's a double treble crochet in the US and a triple treble crochet in the UK. So again, a much longer stitch. Most patterns should tell you whether they're US or UK, but if they don't, and you see anything to do with a single crochet, you know that it is a US pattern. All my patterns tend to be in US terminology because just for me, it makes more sense that after the chain stitch, you start with a single crochet. And I can't get my head around the fact that in the UK, after the chain stitch, you start with a double, even though I'm from the UK. So I tend to work with US terminology. But hopefully this helps you understand some of the terminology that you'll see in the patterns.